Hello everyone, my name is Anna Cochrane for Perfectly Spoken, and I'm here to talk you through the B1 Essential Grammar course. So this course is designed to give you a reference for all those important or essential grammar items that you come across in B1 level of English. Okay, so let's get started. So here's lesson 1, and we're going to talk about present tenses. So, in lesson 1, you will study verbs in the present tense, compare present simple and present continuous, understand stative, that's non-action verbs. So let's get started by talking about the present. So let's check what you know about present simple and present continuous. Take a look at these sentences. Are these sentences in the present simple or present continuous? So you can write PS or PC as a short form and just say which ones they are. So, do you often work from home? I'm not going to the office today. We don't sleep late at weekends. She usually rides her bike to work. We're having lunch at the moment. Is he studying biology this year? So remember, you can pause the video at any time to take notes and to write down your answers. The other thing to remember is that you can always repeat. When I'm saying sentences, you can repeat them as well. And that way you can also practice your pronunciation. Okay, so let's have a look. Are these sentences present simple or present continuous? So, do you often work from home is present simple. I'm not going to the office today is present continuous. We don't sleep late at weekends, that's present simple. She usually rides her bike to work is present simple. We're having lunch at the moment is present continuous. And finally, is he studying biology this year? That's present continuous as well. So, let's reflect on this. Which tense do we use for temporary situations? Which tense do we usually use for situations that happen regularly or are always true? Well, the tense we use for present temporary situations is the present continuous. And the tense we use for situations that happen regularly or are always true, that's present simple. Okay. So let's review the form. You should be familiar with it at this stage, but it's always worth having a look. So, the present simple, she usually rides her bike to work. We don't sleep late at weekends. Do you often work from home? So, these are examples. We've got the positive form, the negative form, and the question form. Remember that the auxiliary verb in the present simple is do or does. Remember, does is for the third person singular, he, she, or it. When we use the third person singular, we also talk about, we add an S to the verb. So, for example, go goes to goes, have, has, study, studies, watch, watches. And you'll notice with these examples, the spelling changes just a little bit. Okay, so you have that as a reference. Let's move on to the present continuous. Okay, so the present continuous, we're having lunch at the moment. I'm not going to the office today. Is he studying biology this year? Here again, you've got the present, the positive, the negative, and the question form of the present continuous. And it's important to remember, here the auxiliary verb is am, is, or are. That's the verb to be in the present tense. And then we use contractions. For I am, we say I'm. He is, he's. We are, we're, etc. This reflects how we speak, and we quite often use it in writing as well, unless we're being very formal. And then the verb is in the ing. So you'll see the difference that the verb in the present simple is in the infinitive or with an S in the third person singular, whereas here in the present continuous, we use the verb in the ing form. And there are some spelling rules attached to that as well. So live ends in an E, so we take off the E and we write living. Study ends in a Y. We maintain the Y, studying. okay, because otherwise the word would be studying. So studying. And stop. Stop is one of those examples of the words which have a end in one vowel and then one consonant. And that when that happens, we double the consonant. So it's stopping has two P's. Okay, let's move on. So now over to you. So I'd like you to get a notebook and just think about your answers to these questions. What time do you get up on Mondays? What are you reading right now? What do you always carry in your pockets or in your bag? How often do you eat meat? What do you usually do on Saturday mornings? And what TV series are you watching at the moment? So just take your time to write in the answers. Remember, you can pause this video at any time. So when we decide whether we're going to use present simple or present continuous, we're usually indicating a sense of time. And so we have particular time expressions and adverbs that go with either tense. So we're going to have a look at those now. Okay. So in the present simple, we use adverbs of frequency. So we use